.28 in Trinidad and Tobago. Just to update you again, in the cricket, the first match of the Super 8s phase of the T20 World Cup, New Zealand just fading a little bit. They are 159 for 5 after 18 overs, so 2 overs to go. They're losing wickets regularly over the last couple of overs. So 159 for 5, 2 overs to go, batting first against host Sri Lanka. And coming up at 10 o'clock, it's the West Indies against title holders and world champions England. That's in the same group of the Super 8s of the T20 World Cup. So I wonder what designers think of the uniforms that are being worn, especially by the West Indies, burgundy and sky blue and so on. I don't know if you'll see too much of that. But anyway, designer Janelle Forde of J.Angelique, I hope I got the pronunciation right, will showcase her new collection, Caribbean Butterfly, and debut her Carnival Monday wear collection, Mondiva. The collections will be launched at the Learning Resource Center at the University of the West Indies in St. Augustine on Sunday afternoon. It's going to be an event from just around 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And Caribbean Butterfly is her 4th collection, in which she reveals her unexpected interpretation of a Caribbean butterfly and uses bright colors and hints of a lace reminiscent of a butterfly wings. Janelle Forde, good to have you with us on the program. So the issue is in fashion, in style, in design, people want to see something different. What are you presenting that is different from what else is out there on the market?
I think Caribbean Butterfly represents the diva lifestyle. I think that is our perspective, is what is different about the entire line. We cater to divas, what divas do, and I think that's what we bring different from the table as well. I like to focus on ready to wear, so what I would wear on a regular basis, and I think that is what, you know, a lot of people miss. So I would wear every piece in the collection, everything I've done in the past, I would wear, so it's ready to wear. So
you're not into the haute couture kind of thing where you see people wearing kind of crazy, ridiculous things on their head? And
everyone has their day, so I'd say I'm not opposed to it, but I don't specialize in it.
And this is now your 4th collection, and you've chosen your brand is Caribbean Butterfly. Why did you what identifies it as being Caribbean Butterfly? What about your line is so distinguishable?
The collection Caribbean Butterfly. Well, let me give you the rundown. I was actually on Mission Catwalk. It's Jamaica's version of Project Runway. Right. And the day I was eliminated, my piece actually reminded me of a butterfly, and I said, this is so diva, I actually love this. This is Caribbean Butterfly. So, you know, I did some research, examined the butterfly, and I realized that the butterflies, okay, yes, they're colorful, they're pretty, but there's something distinct about them, and all of the wings are basically like piped with lace. So I said I like this look. I mean, because I asked a couple people, what do you expect to see when you hear Caribbean Butterfly? Everybody expects something long and flowy, and you know, whimsical, but for me, I saw the bright colors, and then I saw that pop of lace, and that is the interpretation I came up with. And
you mentioned Project Runway, and because of Anya Ayangchi's success at Project Runway last year, many people feel that now the latest fad is to go with whatever was successful for Anya. What is your own perspective?
Oh no, our aesthetic is different. I mean, she really specializes in the resort wear, you know, kind of pool lounge. But for me, I'm everyday. A diva lives every day. So, you know, something to wear to work, something to wear to a party, something to, you know, so everyday lifestyle. And this collection, I really make use of jersey fabric and bamboo cottons and, you know, comfortable things. So that's, you know, our aesthetic is different. So we competed in 2 different areas. Yeah.
The accent locates you as a Bajan, but you've got Trini roots. You can't hide
roots, exactly.
You can't hide the Bajan.
No, I can't. Those R's will always get me.
Exactly. It can't hide at all. Like most accents are around the world, not just here in the Caribbean. But tell us about your journey as a student to the point now where you're trying to establish yourself. You've got a brand. You've got the Carnival Monday wear collection as well. You're putting on the event on Sunday. What has the journey been like for you?
Well, it was so unexpected the way it got into fashion. UE usually have their UE style. So a friend of mine,
did you go into university to major in fashion?
No, I did not. I majored in sociology and a master's in development statistics. So nothing. Well, I shouldn't say nothing to do with fashion. I merged my two interests.
It probably does have, because sociology is the study of people in some respect.
Exactly.
So you know what people want.
Precisely. So, I mean, I started out there. Somebody said, why you don't just enter the show? I entered it. The reactions were, you know, very unexpected. And then people really appreciated my work. So I did that for 2 years. And then last year, I did Tropical Glamour. And it received so much publicity and attention. I'm saying this is a career path. I mean, it's not the norm. And everybody in my family, you know, didn't really even expect me to go into this field. But, you know, the success is coming along. So, you know, it started from school, and I'm actually now Caribbean Butterfly for me is my best work. Because I love every piece. I would wear every piece. I want to purchase every piece. So you know, I just think it's my best work, and it started from school and just, you know, plugging along, because there's no clear-cut way to break into this industry, especially.
Is it a cutthroat environment as well? I mean, the thing is that you might look for advice from those involved in the industry,
yes.
But basically you wouldn't want to be teaching somebody how to basically take some of your own business.
No, I'm not fearful of that at all, because you know, I'm confident in what I do, and my perspective is a little different from the norm in Trinidad and even in Caribbean. So I think that comparative advantage would take me through. So
and how would you describe the fashion industry in Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the Caribbean? Is it a vibrant one? Are we stuck in a rut that maybe would have been set by others, that the Europeans or the Americans expect us to have a certain style, a certain, you know, certain way of doing things, and then we get stuck in that?
I would definitely say we are stuck in a rut, but they are up and coming people who are, you know, trying to make the industry into something from what they've learned, and they went to school for this, and, you know, they're trying to push the industry, you know, into something viable. And what you said about the European, I mean, definitely we are crafted by their views. Yes, definitely. And I mean, even for what this, you know, when they think of what we should wear, people just think we walk about in long flowing dresses all day, but that's untrue. We work, we do different things. So
and we sit down by the beach drinking rum.
Exactly. Yeah, we really don't do that all day. Yeah. So I mean, for me, that's where I come in. We go to work, so you need something to wear to work. We go to clubs, and you don't always want to wear a long flowy dress. So, you know, I've catered for that. So, yeah.
I think there might be some people showing some of the styles very soon. And again, it's always interesting when we talk fashion, because as I always remind myself, Simon Croskill, the Jamaican broadcaster and commentator, once referred to me as the Antichrist of fashion. So it's always interesting to have discussions of fashion with some of our guests. The event coming up on Sunday afternoon, is it open to the public? Are tickets available? And
It is open, but you must send you know, a note to confirm your attendance at j.angeliqueclothing@gmail.com. I mean, we're inviting everyone, people that wouldn't necessarily know the brand, but we want to, you know, invite people to come and see what we have to offer.
So it's j.angeliqueclothing@gmail.com. So the event is on. How difficult was it for you to make this leap of faith into fashion? Because as you said, you would of course some anxiety with your family as well. Why are you going into this flighty thing that you could lose everything? Because it's there are no guarantees. How tough was that decision?
I mean, it is tough, but you really have to be positive, and you really have to be confident, because if you show one side fair, they say, no, don't do that, you know. I mean, it's still at that point where they could say, no, this is not the career path. But you really have to be confident in what you do, and I'm confident in what I offer, my product. So, you know, that will carry me through to the top.
All right. Well, can we show a bit of what you have? Maybe you could show one of the designs. So if the young lady could walk across, so we could get a look at what is it? I mean, it's a first for me, you know, to be doing all of this sort of thing. Describe for us what we're showing here.
Okay, this is actually the Paris jumpsuit. Paris is actually a type of butterfly, and I got inspiration from that. It's white and it had the tint of black, so I think the cardigan is kind of concealing the beauty of it. But but this is the Paris jumpsuit, and I've listened to my clients. They love jumpsuits, so this year I'm really trying to cater to them. So Greer is actually wearing this, and she looks fabulous in it. When she wore it already, people are saying, where you get this from? So we're actually very happy about that.
You know the pressure I'm going to get, but I've been involved in talking fashion and so on. With
I have your back, Fazeer. I have your back.
I hope you not to put a knife in it in that sense. But is your line available in, or do you have a boutique? How does it work?
Yes, I'm currently working from Arima, but I have online. My website is going to be launched at the physical launch.
Okay, right.
Yes, so we're going to have things available. So if you're anywhere in the world, you could get it from our website.
All right. Well, so the line is going to be launched again. It's going to be on Sunday afternoon at the Learning Resource Center of the University of the West Indies in St. Augustine, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock, coming up on Sunday. And again, to confirm your attendance, it's J.Angelique clothing at gmail.com. Well, all success, all the best to you, and for someone like me who has no idea about these things, waiting to see if there's a knife in my back anytime soon, for those who might have my back when it comes to the Antichrist of fashion. A final interview segment coming up right after this break.